Hey guys, Pepa here. Hey, I wanted to update you guys on what's been happening. So sorry I didn't update you guys last week. I was in Ireland, which was super crazy to experience. So I wanted to update you guys on my week off, what I've been up to, and what I'm looking forward to these next few weeks. So the last time I sent you guys a vlog, I was just finishing up my last week before a week of vacation. And so that weekend came and went, and it was super fast. I spent the first part of the week just relaxing, just enjoying myself, packing and getting ready for Ireland, doing some catch up on like getting ready for classes for spring at Northwestern and different things like that. So it was really nice. I got to relax. I ended up going to my church and spending 7 hours, no, yeah, like 6, 7 hours there. And I was there from 11 o'clock to 5, so that's 6 hours. And it was super fun. We, at the last week of every month, they do like a lunch. And so after church ended about 1:30, and then we stayed, me and a friend of mine, because everyone else was on vacation. We stayed and we ate and had fellowship with these wonderful people. And every time I go to that church, I fall more and more in love with them. They're just the most genuinely kind and sweet people. I met this one lady who was visiting the church because she was coming down to Seville for a conference, and she invited me up to her pueblo north of Seville, about a half hour. And she's like, if you have an extra Sunday, like I'd love to have you over at my church, and like I can, like we'll feed you, we'll bring you lunch, and it'll be a really great time. And I was like, I would love to, but I don't know if I will. We'll see. I only have 2 weekends left to where I will be home for a Sunday. So just to give you a little snapshot of my last like 6 weeks here, six, yeah, ish weeks. So this weekend I have an open weekend. So it's the last weekend that I have nothing going on, like absolutely nothing going on. So this weekend, next weekend, I go to Ronda, which is another really pretty city in Spain that we're going on a trip with the school. So that's next Friday. And then the next Sunday, I go to Granada with my roommate, and we're going to see La Ambra, which I've talked about before in one of my first few vlogs. And then that next week, we have Thanksgiving. Thursday night after school, we are having a big meal at a restaurant with the school, since they obviously don't celebrate Thanksgiving here. We're going to have our own celebration, so that'll be cool. Friday morning, bright and early, heading to Amsterdam. And going to be there through Sunday, and super excited for that. We've already booked a few different tours, and that's going to be great. And then the next weekend is my last weekend in Spain, but JK spending it in Berlin, Germany. And so we're going to go there. We might go to a concentration camp. Definitely gonna go and experience like the farmers market and like all the Christmas lights because it's Christmas time by that point. And then that next Saturday I leave. And honestly, like looking back, like this time has just flown by. It's crazy to think that I have like a month and like 2 weeks left. Um, I think I read that I have like 46 days left until my flight home. And like, like, to be honest, I'm a little excited to go home. I miss my dogs, I miss my family, I miss my friends, I miss all you guys. Um, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna really miss it here. There's parts of here and a part of home that I want to combine, and that would just make the perfect life. Definitely am missing the like really long hot showers back in the States, and missing my pups. Wish I could just bring those two things here, but can't do that. Side comment, I take like 2 minute showers. I turn the water on to shampoo whatever, and then turn it off to like put the shampoo in my hair, and then to wash it out I turn the water back on. And so it's a constant on off thing. So it's probably a good habit to have because then I'm saving water. But you know, sometimes you just really like a nice hot shower. And also, I'm really looking forward to getting back to a snack routine. I really miss being able to have snacks in the middle of the day. I can't do that here unless I go buy it, but anyway, it's fine. But yeah, so I'm kind of just taking these last 6 weeks and just gonna really enjoy it. It's super crazy busy every day this week almost. I have something going on, but it's amazing. Next week I have 3 exams and then we go to Rhonda and then just it's gonna fly. But it's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. I've grown and learned so much about myself, about what God is doing in my life, my Spanish skills, just my academic skills in general. Um, so far, and I'm just excited to see where it's going. So yeah, that's what I got going on, what's been happening, what's going to happen. Couple things. So yes, I went to Ireland this last week. I flew in to Dublin by myself. Like, what? By myself. Crazy. So I flew in by myself. I didn't die, which is great. The only problem I really had, um, I got to Dublin, and so I had to go through customs, right? And he was like, "Are you non-EU, like European Union, right?" And I was like, my name is Peyton. Like, I did not understand him at all because I had just went from like speaking Spanish everywhere to speaking English and then Irish English, which they have super strong accents. So I was like, my name is Peyton. I am 19 years old. And like literally he was like, non-EU. Like literally, like it was so funny. I was just like, I don't even know anymore. So eventually I figured out, but like it's so funny. Oh, I always felt really stupid. Anyway, so yeah, I got to Dublin, hung out with a friend. We toured a bunch of things, different cathedrals. And then the next day we went to the Cliffs of Moher, Galway City. Where else did we go? Went to a national park. Um, got some really cool things, got some beautiful pictures. If you haven't seen them on my social media, please check them out. They are breathtaking. I literally have changed my profile picture like 20 times already because I just can't get enough of it. Um, I told my senora right before I left, I was like, Rosa, I'm going to cry when I see the Cliffs of Moher. If you guys don't know what Cliffs of Moher is, look it up. It is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Um, and yeah, I told her yesterday when I got back and I was like, didn't cry, but I was really close. Like I got there and I was like, I can't believe we're actually here. I've been dreaming about this for a long time. Um, Literally when I decided to go to Ireland, this like Cliffs of Moher was the reason why I was going to Ireland. I didn't care what else we did the entire time. I was just like, I'm going to Cliffs of Moher. So like being able to see that dream come true was just amazing. Yeah, so that was Thursday. Friday, I ended up going to Belfast, which is Northern Ireland, technically owned by the UK, but depending on who you talk to, depends on if it's Ireland or if it's the UK. I just call it Northern Ireland because, you know, that's maybe something in the middle. I don't know. That's all politics. I don't really care. But anyway, so went to Belfast. Um, Super fun. I spent a total of 4 hours there, which is crazy because it's a huge town. Got to see a friend from camp, so that was amazing. Got to see him. Haven't seen him in like a year and a half, so that was great to see him and catch up. Got to see the birthplace of the Titanic. Like, that's cool. Most people don't really know where it was born, and so I got to see the literal cranes that built the Titanic, which is super cool. Got to see a cool castle. We ended up going to this castle that was right next to this strip of beach land that during World War II Hitler really wanted, and so the Irish knew that Hitler wanted this piece of land, and so then they brought in American reinforcements to help keep him away because Hitler wanted this piece of land because if he got that, then he could go in and take the UK. And so that was kind of cool. So we got to see like a US like tank in Ireland slash the UK, whatever you want to call it. But anyway, so that was really cool. So yeah, came back from Belfast, and then my friend left, the one I was like going around Ireland with, not the friend from camp. So she left, went back to her family in the UK. She was visiting, and then 2 other friends who had come Thursday night. I joined them, and so then Thursday night we went and got some pizza because we are cheap like that. Played some cards, which was amazing. That was Friday, yeah. So then Saturday, our plan was to go and tour and go sightsee and stuff, but it was raining really hardcore. I think what happened was I was praying a little too hard for perfect weather for very specific times, that for the times I wasn't praying for, God was just like, well, I pulled it off, or I saved it for as long as I could, but now you're gonna get rain. So it's all day Saturday we ended up being rained on, and so we went to this park, and we were like just walking around, and we walked around the park for like 3 hours. It was kind of a long time. Ended up singing like Disney songs and looking like fools, trying to geocache and stuff. But it was honestly a good time. I was cold and wet, but it was good. Then we found this like really like it's called In the Hole of the Wall restaurant. Super good, super cheap. It's kind of a miracle that we found it, honestly, because most restaurants meals were around like $13 usually. So like I got my meal for like 10, which was really nice. So yeah, after that we found a shopping mall, went shopping, got some new boots. That was like amazing. I had bought boots, but I haven't had the time to work them in yet. And so they kind of hurt when I wear them. And so I was just like, you know what? These are on sale. They're from Ireland. They're going to last me. I'm getting them. So yeah, got them. So I'm super happy. And plus, in Minnesota, you can never go wrong with too many fashion boots. Like, honestly. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what happened. And then Sunday we flew back. We had a 45-minute layover. Almost didn't make it, but we made it just in time. Good thing Spanish people run late. And so like the plane was just boarding as we were getting there, or just started to board. So that was amazing. So trying to do that was just crazy. I ran through my first airport ever. So that was like crazy, but we made it. So that was great. Also almost missed the train to Belfast, but we made it. Praise Lord Jesus. That was cool. So yeah, that's kind of all I got for you. Now I'm on to school and, finishing out my 6 weeks here. Yeah, fun facts. What do I got? There's so many I learned. So kind of probably Ireland more tradition here today. What fun facts? So my friend from camp, I went to his university in Ireland, and I learned that in Ireland, all of their universities, like the School of Law, the School of Medicine, all of them are in the same like space and building. They aren't like split up. Oh, hey, I also got to go see Trinity College, which is super cool, and Book of Kells, which is a super old Bible translation thing. Super cool. Didn't know anything about it. Learned a little bit. Don't know much about it still. But yeah, super cool. Got to see a really old thing. Yeah, so their universities are like very, like there's only a few of them and they're very big. And so the one that he's going to is actually getting tore down, and they're actually moving locations because of how old it is, because it just hasn't been redone. Yeah, fun fact, the Titanic was born in Ireland, in Belfast. That was cool. Insurance is really expensive in Ireland. You can wait if you need a hip replacement. If you have, I think if you have like the minimum insurance or no insurance, you can wait up to 6 or 7 years to get a hip replacement, which is crazy. What else? They have really good fish and chips there. Irish people are known for their drinking, and they are very prideful about that, which is very intriguing. Definitely did not partake in that, because I don't like alcohol. Yeah, also can't drink. So, yeah, there you go. But yeah, they were very prideful. They were like, "Oh, you need some whiskey with that." And I was like, no, not today, bud. What else? I think that's all I got for you guys. I can't think of anything else. Oh, I guess if you guys wanted to know, if you're ever going to Europe, A lot of us have been comparing different like customs and stuff and security things. So in Europe, you actually don't have to take off your shoes unless you're wearing boots or high heels, which is kind of funny. So like I always choose my shoes very wisely when I come. Um, you don't have to take off your shoes unless they're boots or heels. They are sticklers about liquids, but their security lines are like, think like a fourth of the line in America. Customs takes like 30 seconds. Literally, you give them your passport. You say, oh, I'm here for vacation. Oh, I'm here to study. And they bring you on through. It's literally the easiest process. London was a little more like they had to scan my like eyes and stuff, but otherwise people just look at you, look at your passport and call it good. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys today. I will definitely update you guys in the middle of the week and get back on that routine like I have been doing. But I hope you guys have a wonderful first week of November. Missed Halloween, but you know, Ireland, they do celebrate Halloween. So, like, definitely worth it. In Spain, they don't. But it was fine. We had our own Halloween party. But anyway, I will talk to you guys in a couple days. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye.